Run my fingers through your hair, wrap me up in your legs, and love you till your eyes roll back. I'm trying to put you to bed, bed, bed. I'ma put you to bed, bed, bed.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you may or may not have guessed from the intro, this next tutorial is about how I style my hair for a night out or just any day. For those of you who don't know me, I've always had really long hair, and I recently cut it shorter. For me it's short, but it's just shorter. It's not that drastic. However, when I went to cut my hair, I was definitely a little worried about how I was going to be able to style it on my own, because I'm sure a lot of people can relate. When you go to the salon, you come out looking really good and your hair looks amazing and you're so excited, and then you go home and you're like, no, it never looked like that again. So yeah, so I actually learned how to style my hair. He showed me some products that he used on me, and he showed me how to do it. So when I came home, I tried it out for myself, and I was so happy and so pleased with the outcome that I wanted to just share it with you guys, because it's really a quick routine and it looks so effortless. Is how I achieve these beachy, wavy curls that are a little bit messy, a little bit unruly, and honestly they last all day, if not at least 2 days. So it's just really easy, and it takes me about, like I said, 10 to 15 minutes. So I really wanted to show this routine to you guys, and yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, I just washed my hair, and so the product that I bought from him that I think is so amazing is a hair beach texturizer by Kevin.Murphy. And so basically my hair is now damp. I washed it and had it in the towel for a little bit, and yeah, so I basically just, let me just show you up close. That's the product. I basically just squeeze out about, let's see, ooh, about this much. That might even be a little bit too much. And yeah, I just kind of rub it in, and then I just apply it to my damp hair, and you can feel it right away that it gets like a little sticky. And also another thing that's just amazing is that it smells so good. It smells like so coconutty, and I just love the scent. After you do this, and like just apply it everywhere as such. I don't put too much on the top just because I don't want it to get too sticky on the top. So just kind of like apply it, like I said, all over, and you can feel your hair getting a little sticky. And then I'm gonna go just blow dry it, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. My hair is now completely dry. What you will need is a comb, a hair clip, and also a curling wand. This is a 1-inch curling wand, and that's what I prefer for my hair. As you can see, my hair is medium length. You can use whatever you have, or if you prefer it bigger or smaller, but I'm using a 1-inch curling wand. And how I like to start is by, sorry I have to look in my mirror over here, is by separating my hair into a lower and a upper part, I guess you would call it. And I just kind of tie it back as such, and yeah, and clip it on top. I like to just comb through it. The texturizer can leave the hair a little sticky, so you want to like comb through it, and then the stickiness goes away. I like to separate the pieces about, I like to start obviously from the bottom, and I take about a piece this big. Just make sure it's like nice and comb through like that. And then you take your curling wand, that's obviously hot, and I put it behind my hair. And I don't start all the way up. I start like almost like ear length right there. And then I pull back and wrap it around, and I leave the ends out like that. So you basically just curl the middle part of the hair, and then you let it sit for about, I don't know, 10 seconds. And just be careful, because I don't know if you noticed, but I actually changed my shirt because I burned my arm last week. So it gets really hot, so please be careful. But yeah, let that sit for about, I don't know, 10-15 seconds and take effect, and then you just let go like that. There you go. And then you just repeat the step all the way through. Again, you go back, wrap it around carefully, and then let it sit. And just go over it and make sure there are no little hairs that haven't been curled, because it happens. So yeah, just play with them a little bit, let them relax. Right now they're obviously super curly. Yeah, and then for the top part, I personally like to part my hair in the center, in the middle, but you know, this is where you can part it anywhere you prefer. So basically the same way, I just make sure everything is like nice and smooth, and then same routine on the top. I go back in, and this is where you want to just make sure you separate the two layers. You want to go in right here, just grab the top part. You can see the curls underneath, and you just grab as much as you like. It's also nice to make them like different sizes. Some of them I make a little chunkier, some of them I use less hair. It makes it a little less even looking. And you wrap it around the back, all the way around, and leave the bottom out. So yeah, that's basically all there is to it. I like to just go over my hair and just make sure that I got every piece. So every piece has a little bit of curl and wave. And after this, I like to just let them relax for a little bit. I then again use a tiny little drop of the texturizer. Again, not as much as we used before at all by any means. Like a little tiny bit like that. Again, rub it into your hands, and then just kind of like pull it up, and I pony and just kind of like crunch them. Is that a word? Okay. What I do use to finish off, because I tend to have a little bit of frizzy hair, especially in the summer, so I use a it's a touch-up cream. This one is by Frieda. It's just a finishing cream to kind of like calm these hairs down a little bit. So I just use tiniest amount. Again, rub it into my hands and kind of like lay those hairs down as such, because this is New York and it gets hot and humid, and we want this hairstyle to last all night. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope you liked the outcome. I certainly did. And I have to go get ready for dinner, so I'll see you guys shortly.